Hello and welcome to another video from the Greatest Trail on YouTube, and it is episode 9 of my FIFA 15 Burnley career mode. Pretty much the Mission Impossible career mode. We have played 7 games in the league and got a whopping 2 points. We are yet to win a game, but we have a home game against West Ham. Can we finally get our season underway? Well, we've put Keane, me, and Taylor all into the side for this game, so we're changing it up again. We still haven't really found our proper starting 11, but maybe Taylor can make a bit of an impact. I'm hoping that maybe Keane can as well, because he did do pretty well in pre-season, but I mean, I just think Duff's been pretty poor recently. But anyway, I think this could be the team that leads me to my first victory, but I may just be speaking out my arse. Hopefully not. It is going to be rainy by the looks of it, which will make conditions interesting, but I think this is my best side that I've put together. I think Vokes and Sordell are the best strike partnership in terms of finishing and working together, I would say. Haven't really seen too much from Barnes to suggest to me that he really deserves to be in the starting 11, and Jutskovic has just been really poor. Both of the other two have scored. Taylor, I mean, he's got pedigree. He's back from injury. I thought I'd throw him in there. And Boyd and Kitely have been the most impressive wingers to me. Shackle's been solid in defence, but I'm not so sure about Duff recently, so I've put Keane in for him. But anyway, we are underway, and it's a Heaton left it late to pick that up there. I'm now up to the Premier League on my Norwich career, and I've beaten Liverpool and another team as well. I beat Sunderland as well, so I mean, it is just this team, I think. I mean, I'm 7th after almost the same amount of games on my Norwich career, so definitely going to possibly bring out some Norwich players in the transfer window here, and possibly some of the other players that I've brought in on my that other career mode as well. But January is still a long way away. Oh, bit of a harsh challenge there by Kitely. We have gone defensive as well to try and help us defensively a bit, although I don't really think our problem has been defensively this season. I mean, in a lot of games we've only conceded 1 goal, but we just haven't scored enough to get ourselves any points, really. Trippier, Boyd. Hello, we've got a chance here, and it's been clipped into Sordell possibly, and Sordell tried to put it across. It's been tackled. Oh, that's a dangerous ball, and West Ham maybe got off a bit lightly there, and Nolan's done well, and that's not good for us, but the pace in this team isn't brilliant. Taylor's done well though. It's quite an old side as well. You've got a few young players like Chalobah in there, but a lot of the players are quite old. Sordell is well, he's not too bad. He's about 25 if I remember, but Taylor's quite old, I think. We've got a few older players in there, so pace isn't always going to be a great option for us, I don't think. Boyd's done well there. Taylor, Kitely trying to find himself a bit of room, couldn't quite do that, and now we've lost the ball. And Noble and Nolan are going to have to be the 2 players that we watch out for here. There's Anna Valencia, and it's found its way straight to Nolan down the middle of the defence, which was way too easy for them, but it's blasted over and wide from Nolan. Heaton out wide. Me, and that is, well, that's just a bizarre kick. I wanted to play it into Kitely, and so he just absolutely whacked it forwards. Good interception by Trippier. Couldn't quite get the second tackle in, but Taylor can. Free kick is given against us though there. Or was it against us? I think it was. Oh no, it wasn't. That's good for us then. Vokes, no. So that is what I'm looking for though. Vokes and Sordell do link up quite well. I saw it a couple of times against Leicester when Sordell did those little flick-ons to him. As that was a slightly late challenge and a yellow card, sadly, for Chalobah there, which I don't know about that. Bit of a poor decision in my mind. Don't really see why he'd have to bring it out that early, but he has given it anyway. Headed away. Sordell, this is a chance to counter-attack maybe. Here's Sam Vokes, and he's done well to get away from Song. And surprisingly, he has a pace on him, and it's Sam Vokes in for Burnley. Oh, he's put it wide. And that's a problem. Vokes cannot score one-on-one. I went for the finesse, and he blasted it wide. It didn't really look like a finesse shot, to be fair. Maybe the angle got a bit too tight at the end. I could have maybe try and pulled it back for Sordell, but I just wanted to try and tuck it into the bottom corner there, and I almost did, but not quite in the end. And this is a chance for West Ham now. It's Enner Valencia, and it's come perfectly to Koyate, who's put it wide, and he was offside anyway. Oh dear, that's a terrible goal kick. Well, not goal kick, but, well, it pretty much was a goal kick, but a free kick from Heaton. Chalobah muscled off the ball. That's happened to him way too much this season, I'd say. And that was way too easy for them as well, as was that. That's a great header away from Trippier, though. And here comes Vokes again, and these two really are linking up well, and it's Sordell. Oh, he's tried to clip in Vokes, but it was not enough pace on it really, and not aimed at him enough. I'm still confident about Sordell and Vokes, so they do link up well. The goals just have to start coming from them, though. Free kick. We can't really afford to go 1-0 down either, because we've done that a lot recently. We took the lead against Sunderland and we lost, but apart from that, a lot of times we've gone 1-0 behind and we almost did there. And again, I don't think Chalobah was good enough in the air again there. He's just not strong enough in a lot of situations, Chalobah. Speaking of strong, that's a brilliant header from Sordell, and here comes George Boyd, who's cut inside pretty nicely. He's played it into Trippier, who will always bomb forward for you. It's a good ball in. Sam Vokes! Oh, he's great with the headers, but it's tipped over the bar, sadly. Kitely whips it in. That's gone behind everyone, and it's been headed out to Valencia, which is a double whammy there. Although, oh, Valencia got lucky there, really. Chasing it after. Oh, not quite. Chasing it after, that made no sense. But after it, I should have said. But here's Nolan anyway. Valencia hasn't really offered too much as of yet. Oh, that's a great ball into Vokes. And again, we're away with this combination. But again, I've just messed up in the final third. Need to stop trying to do too many passes between them and get it going. But we are opening them up with these two players. Boyd, Sordell. Boyd, no, he's not going to keep it in, is he? It's going to be half-time. It's going to be 0-0 at half-time by the looks of it, which is an alright scoreline to go in with. It would be nice to be ahead, but at least we're still in the game as it stands. We can't afford to concede at this point. I always say that, but I have conceded at this point a lot this season. And here they come again. And that is, well, that's horrendous from Noble, really. Heaton hits it upfield. Vokes wins it in the air. We're good at that. We are good at winning it in the air. That's been proven by my 3 goals in the air this season, but it's just maybe playing it on the ground that needs to get a bit better. Is Arsenal only drawing with Hull. Man United also only drawing with West Brom. But still to play for in this game. Still yet to have a game where I've scored over 1 goal, so not really too surprising that a lot of these games have been relatively dull this season. It's Chalobah anyway, though, and again, oh, he's got a free kick out of that actually, which is fair enough. That's got to be a yellow, surely, given to oh, hang on a minute. Oh, I thought he was going to send him off with all the cheers for a second, but Mark Noble gets a yellow. Going to go short here. It's played out to Kitely. He's done well. It's a good ball in. Oh, Sordell couldn't quite get there. That was orchestrated off the training ground, I guess, even though it just came into my mind that I would do it. But we'll say it was off the training ground. As they are chanting Ginger Mourinho again. Shackle couldn't get there, and now he's out of position, which is not exactly ideal. Trying to not let them get the cross in. Oh, that's a fantastic ball in, though. This is danger. And it's that time again, just quite far into the second half, that we've conceded again. And it's getting really frustrating because every game this seems to happen where we're in the game and then we go one down. It's happened against West Brom, Leicester, and now in this game. And Kitely is well offside there. Shackle has passed it into Keane. Right, Boyd, we need to get it going now. And if I want my first win of the season, I'm going to have to score more than one goal. Kitely whips it in. It's not a bad ball, but again, Sordell can't get his head onto it. They've given it away again, though. Trippier. Taylor. Back to Trippier. He's played it back into Taylor, who's just lost it. Keane. Trippier again. Sordell. Kitely. No. Gonna have to make a sub here. Don't really want to bring either of these two off, but I think we're gonna have to. Ashley Barnes can come on. Arfield. And that's about it, really. Maybe Ashley Barnes can make a difference. I mean, we're hoping here. Kitely. It's Ben Mee. It's a good ball in, though. Sordell, not quite. Taylor. It's just got away from him again. Seems like every time I'm in a perfect position to shoot it, the ball just gets away from the player. Don't really think that's a coincidence either, but as Valencia is starting to show his pace and stamina, that was dangerous. Right, passed out to Trippier. We need to get going now. It's into Arfield. Ashley Barnes. Again, it's just the passing is poor. Oh, it's come to Trippier, though. It's come to Taylor. Kitely. Barnes wide. Just can't quite carve out an opportunity. Like a really clear-cut opportunity, because the build-up play is just so slow and it's really difficult to find any gaps. Taylor, not quite. Kitely into me. Right, this is a chance to counter-attack because they've got very little down that side. Koyate is quick, though. It's been crossed into Ashley Barnes, and he's got the equaliser, and the substitute has paid off. It's 1-1, and once again we've come from 1-0 down against a team beginning with West. But this time it's Ashley Barnes, and it's another header. It's my 4th goal of the season, and they've all come from headers. And it's the 3rd striker that's scored one as well, so diverse, but they don't seem to score in droves. Anyway, can we maybe go and win this now? I mean, the other goal was really late on against West Brom, although we've got to be careful we don't chuck it away. A point will be good. I mean, I would have... Oh my god, he spilt it, and that was very dangerous for a second, although the counter-attack could be on now if Kitely can get there, which he has done. And it's Barnes. And he's chipped it over to Sordell, who's onside. And it's Marvin Sordell. It's a good save. Shackle, I don't know what the hell he's doing forward. What a chance. Shackle is almost completely out of energy. and that may cost us. Please go out. Oh, it hasn't gone out, or has it? He's put it into the box, but the keeper's got there relatively easily, and that's been smashed upfield. O'Brien, bit of a dodgy touch. Barnes is going to have to try and capitalise on those because he's the fresh player. Oh, Chalobah, got to be careful. Don't want a red card at this point in the game. Probably the most tense game of the season, I have to say, at the moment. Oh, God, that's a good save. Fantastic save from Heaton there, and I thought that was going to be another heartbreaking moment. So many people in the box. Good catch by Heaton, though. And, oh, God, he might have just kicked it slightly out of play there. Can Barnes get there? No. Ah, that's slightly frustrating if it had been a slightly better kick. Oh, my God, Barnes has completely wiped him out there by accident. Almost won the ball back. Still think this is up for grabs. If they try and go too far forwards and attack too much, we might just be able to catch them on the counter here. It's blasted into the box. Oh, it's come to Reed. I do not believe it. Oh, it's Winston Reed. It's a hopeless punt into the box. And for some reason, my two defenders have both gone straight for it. And I've lost it probably in the final minute now. And I'm going to crash to another defeat. Unless Sordell can carve something out here. Possibly he can. Good save. Corner kick. Whipped him by Kitely. No. Oh, it's going to go perfectly to bloody Sacco. Who's basically just running the clock down now. Unless, no, Taylor can't get there. They're just running down the clock and... Well, I just don't know really what to say about that. It's just horrendous. We've lost so many games in the final few minutes of this season, and the relegation fears are just getting higher and higher now because I don't know what to do with this team. I think it's going to take a long while before I can start putting results together. I think I'm going to have to bring a lot of players in January, and I'm going to have to go for some kind of West Bromwich Albion comeback, really, because this is really not looking good at all at the moment. I'm not quite sure. Our next game is against Everton, which isn't really going to be too easy either. So, as Finland want me as their manager, and Danny Ings has returned, which is probably the only piece of good news I've had. So, with Danny Ings back, can he score against Everton? You're going to have to find out in the next episode, but 8 games in, still no win. 4 points off safety already. It's not looking good for us. But anyway, thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.